brother and I have done just a lot of research in our family, because what do you have if you don't have family? And I think you're strengthened the more you know about the people who came before you, and the more you know who they were and what they came through, and so we've done a lot of research. We're not the first in our family, fortunately, because some of our aunts and uncles and before that even have done some other research and have given us some clues and tips that we've tried to use to get as far back as we can. The earliest direct ancestor we can find beyond John Miller was the gentleman whose picture is right here. That was Sir Richard Steele. Sir Richard Steele was the director of the Drury Lane Theatre in London, and he was quite prominent. And the Drury Lane Theatre is where a young playwright named William Shakespeare produced a lot of his plays originally. Steele had a partner named William Addison, and they produced a newspaper called the Tatler, which was probably the early form of the National Enquirer of the day. And you can Google all this. This is not something we made up. We found all this, and so Richard Steele, you can Google him, and William Addison and the Tatler. It's interesting reading. But through the Steele family, we're related to Colonel Rowland, who built my old Kentucky home, and through other branches of the family, we found that we're related to Mary Todd Lincoln. Mary Todd Lincoln's great grandfather was my great grandfather. This other picture is a picture of the Bethlehem Presbyterian Church that I attended as a child. My grandfather is right down here in front with his hat and holding his hat in his hand, and the lady in the black in the middle is my great grandmother.